The Ukrainian photojournalist Oles Kromplias has been to the most dangerous war zone in Ukraine. Back in March 2014, the journalist filmed a documentary in Russian-occupied Crimea where he was detained. When he got back to Ukraine, Oles decided to volunteer to the front. In summer 2014, Oles Kromplias was in Mariupol fighting against the Russian hybrid forces for his country's freedom. My country is my home, that's what I believe in. And when someone tries to break in somewhere at the border in Donetsk, it is the same as if they came to my home and attempted that. Of course I'd never let them do that. Why would I let my enemy in? How could I possibly sit at home and do nothing about it? In 2015, when Ukraine signed the Minsk agreement, Oles laid aside his weapon for a camera. He went back in the front line, this time to witness the casualties and the shellings over Avdiivka. He stayed there until this winter, spending time with soldiers collecting thousands of black and white photos of the front line. Oles decided to organize a photo exhibition so that people could see what the Donbass war zone looks like with their own eyes. People start calling Ukrainian soldiers fighting in the Avdiivka industrial zone stalker for a reason, because there is a clear parallel with the zone in Andrei Tarkovsky's movie. At any moment, you and your fellows can get killed by something there. The Promka is a 1 square kilometers area near Avdiivka, little remains of the residential area where Russian-backed separatists have settled. So we're in the industrial area. I've been standing there smoking. Our position was literally 50 meters away from the enemies and not a meter further. That, you see, was where we cooked our food, where we used to eat. All this came to us right as we were getting ready for lunch. Our fellow, Sasha, here you see him sitting, see his knees. He had a tragic fate. He died on November 11th. Life is really tough there, you know, but you always try to have at least something positive, because if you focus on all those bad things, if you lose heart, you won't make it through. To recreate the atmosphere of Promka, the photographs are shown in metal frames pierced by bullets and shrapnels. They are for a specific goal. Today people, the current generation, they are not that observant. When you're telling them about something, it's not that effective. But when you give them something to feel, to touch every hole made by a bullet, that could have ended up not in his vehicle, but in a person. When they are shown something, they'll think about it and decide to support Ukrainian militaries. The soldiers back from combat like to joke a lot with the people they love when they're home, but those photos show a whole different reality. The life at the front line marked these people. No matter how long you look at these photos, you will never understand what these people went through. You can see something in the way they look, that tired, intense look. And there was just one photograph where I saw a gleam in a person's eyes, and they were smiling. Oles Kromplias wants his exhibition to be shown as much as possible in Ukraine and abroad. He already did an exhibition in Dnipro, in Switzerland and in Brussels. For him, as for those who stayed in the front line, it is crucial for the world to know what's happening in eastern Ukraine.